It's introduced and managed and moderated. CC. We're gonna close that. All right. Feel like the camera's not stable, so I'm gonna shift it. There we go. That is better. All right, let's get into it. Today I'm going to be making some southern pecan pies. I got a few people, got a few orders to get out. I got my sweet potato pies in the oven right now. So just like that, we're going to just jump right into it. Um, as you know, pecan pie is literally a lot of sugar. Got your carrot syrup. I like to use molasses. That's my little secret, but we're gonna keep that between us, okay? So, let's get into it. So I'm gonna start out by using 1 cup of the carrot syrup. Hopefully, I got enough. Um, I'm going to have to make a store run because um I just don't have enough items to do 4. So I'm only gonna do one, show y'all that one, and then I'm going to church tonight for Good Friday, and then I will jump back into this later because I'm gonna do some cheesecakes as well. So I'm just kind of making sure I got all my things together. I probably should have did that before I went live, right? But I didn't. So I did say I'm gonna start out by using 1 cup of like corn syrup, but I actually lied. We're gonna use 3/4 cup of the corn syrup because I'm gonna use a 1/4 cup of the molasses. So I'm gonna do it. We'll do it. Look at that. Somebody look at this. Yo, when I tell y'all this is so good when I do it, it is delicious. So I made this a couple days ago and I did not have I wasn't paying attention. I put it in the standard pie crust and that thing bubbled over. So it was kind of thin in the middle, but it kind of came out like little pecan um bars, like pecan pie bars. That's kind of what it gave me, as opposed to just like a pecan pie. So make sure if you're doing this, if you're following me, that you are using a deep dish. Do not put it in the standard pie crust because it's gonna be a hot mess. Well, I won't say a hot mess. It was still yummy. We killed it. It's gone. Ain't nothing left. So hi y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for those hearts. This is my first time going live on YouTube, you guys. So I'm kind of excited. So please definitely make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you follow me. I don't know what I don't know all the rules and stuff on here, but I love to cook, so I figure I'm going to start going live and making my little treats that I love to make. Um, so yeah, thank you. And if you follow my channel, you'll see I do a lot of faith-based posting. So um definitely if you into that, follow me. I post every morning. Um just a short video. So again, right now I'm doing my southern pecan pie. If you was here from the start, I started it out by using a 1/4 cup of molasses, and now I'm doing 3/4 cup of the corn syrup. And for whatever reason, I really thought I had more than enough product. I think I was just focused on my pies, y'all. I did some sweet potato pies as well, and I got those in the oven. I had just short of 3 dozens to do, so I got all of those out of the way. I figured at least I'll get one of my pies in. I got 4 pies to do and 4 cheesecakes to do, so I figure I will get those out of the way. Well, I thought I'll get all of the pecan pies out of the way, so that's what I'm doing right now, pecan pie. I thought I would get it all out of the way, not realizing that my focus kind of was on, and I guess because these pies came in last minute, my focus was kind of on the cheesecake and the cheesecake and the sweet potato pies. So yeah, I so far you got the corn syrup in there and the molasses. So that's my little secret, y'all. Y'all don't tell nobody, okay? I like to put molasses inside of my um pecan pies because it does something. It really does something. So I'm gonna add my sugars. So I like to use the brown sugar and the white sugar, of course. So I'm going to put 1/3 cup of the granulated sugar. And then I am going to put 1 full cup of the brown sugar. And y'all, sometimes I be a little slow, but I like to cook and clean at the same time. So as I finish something, I be putting that thing away. I don't like to just leave it out because one, I don't like bugs. Uh-oh. Broke that up a little bit. So anybody making anything special for Easter? Got any special treats that you guys like to make? Let me put it down in the chat. I'm just shifting everything over. It's like bringing a little blender over. So I got the big heavy duty stand blender, but we're just gonna go with the little hand blenders. Nice and simple. Watch all this goodness come together. Yes, I only put one of the blender on there. I need to get another hand mixer. I noticed that when I'm making my things, I don't know, it's now starting to detach and it just be working my nerves. So I just been literally going with one like a whisk. Y'all see what it look like? Yummy, 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 yummy. Get that all nice and mixed up pretty good. Yo, let me tell y'all something. So I was in the army, right? And before I joined the army, hi Jasmine, welcome in. Before I joined the army, I'm from Florida, I'm from Miami. I had never had pecan pie, like never. Like we do sweet potato pies, apple pies, we do all these other pies, but I had never had sweet potato pies. Let me melt my butter while I'm telling you guys this story. And I get stationed here in Texas. Um, we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of salted butter, you guys. So that's basically like a whole stick of butter. So I like to just kind of cut it up in four. I put it in the glass bowl and 30 seconds. Then I'm pouring that thing up in there. They tell you, some people tell you rather, make sure it's kind of cool down a bit because you don't want it to cook the eggs once I put it in there. But the butter ain't that dang on hot. I promise y'all, 30 second, fresh out of the fridge, it ain't that hot. So I just pour it right on there. But yeah, so I had never had um and I tasted and I was like, what in the Sam sausage is this? Like, it was so disgusting to me, guys. It was just like a mouthful of sugar, which I mean, essentially that's what it is. But I did not like it. And then I started my business. And someone was like, hey, do you know how to make pecan pies? And I'm not gonna tell somebody no, because there's too many YouTube videos, there's chat GPT, all these AI, so forth, or whatever, that can help you out. Put the butter in the microwave. So I went on Chat GPT, was like, hey, I want to make some pecan pies. Give me a recipe. Gave me a recipe. Then I go to YouTube, kind of research and so on and so forth. And I see, how everybody make it. And I'm a little different. I like to kind of make mine a little southern. I want mine some country kind of cooking. So I was like, hey, I want that. I want to put molasses in mine. Is that okay? Um Add a QA. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's trying to tell me certain things I need to do. Again, this is my first time going live, you guys. Asparagus. I am making pecan pies. But yeah. So I'm sorry. I just seen that. I thought Cynthia had asked that earlier. But yeah, so um I made it myself. I did it with the molasses and it hit different, y'all. I made it and I had it with a cup of coffee. And when I tell y'all, I was like in here like doing a whole hallelujah, like the whole stumping my feet, shaking my, it was so freaking good. And I was like, I guess I do like pecan pies. I just didn't like that person pecan pie. So since I like it, but for whatever reason, I only eat my pecan pie. So I'm gonna give my butter like 10 more seconds, and then I'm gonna put on some fresh gloves. I took my gloves off. If you actually ever watch me, you'll see that I swipe out my glove on a regular. I don't like to touch things and come back and touch food and da da da. Like I try to make sure everything is nice and clean. All right, we got our butter. We're gonna put our butter up in there and then we're gonna mix that on up and then we're gonna add our egg. So I'm gonna do one egg at a time. You'll see I get it nice and blend and then, um, ooh, y'all see that? Butter, 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 butter. So that's our butter. That's one stick. If you got those half stick, do two of the half sticks. So that is equivalent to um a half a cup. I did a post on social media and I was like, baby, if you're on a diet, go ahead and move past this one here. Cause baby, listen, this ain't for those. If you trying to watch a figure, but and again, if you like you a little nice little snack, your little one snack for the week, and maybe this can be it. Make them into bars as opposed to a pie. Do it without the crust, maybe. I don't know. Guess you could do it without the crust, to kind of cut down some of those fatty um components. All right, y'all hear that alarm? That's my pies. I got some mini pies in the oven. I'm gonna take those and stop. Hey, let me show y'all the pies. These are my mini pies. Got mini pies. Gonna go ahead and pull those out. That's the last dozen that I have to do. We're gonna let those settle. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and add the eggs now. And like I said, I'm gonna do one egg at a time. I cannot. I gotta check my bag because I feel like I should have grabbed this stuff, but maybe I just got some more pecan. Maybe I didn't. Once they get blended up in there, Come on, little yolky yolk. There we go. Once I break that yolk and get that blended up in there a bit, then I'm going to go ahead and add another. And you want them at room temperature. Welcome in, welcome in. Gonna put our last egg up in there. Blend that on. All right. So guys, at this point, I'm going to add my vanilla bean paste and a little touch of salt. I like to use the sea salt. I don't know if it make it better or not, but to me it tastes amazing. So just a little swig, just a little swig. I like to use the pure vanilla bean paste. I like Walkins. Um, I don't know, they're good to me. It's good to me, you guys. It does something different. I don't know. It just hit different. All right. And then I got some Fisher's Chef Nature's Chef Naturals chopped pecans. So I'm going to put like a cup and a half in there. If you like less pecan or more pecan, you do you boo boo. But I'm putting a cup and a half. And you can either blend that up in there or you can fold it up in there. It's up to you. My whole thing is, as long as it all get coated up in there, I'm good with it. And you see, nice and coated. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Somebody look at this. And guys, I've already got my pie crust together. Now, this is my little secret. Y'all don't tell nobody, okay? Hold on, let me see. All right, my little secret. I like to brush my pie crust with honey butter. Okay. That's my little secret. Honey butter. But don't tell nobody, okay? That's our secret now. And then we're gonna pull that right on up in there. Look at that. And listen, y'all, you want a deep dish. You definitely want a deep dish pan. I don't know why I'm using this here and not my other spatula, but it is what it is. It works too. And voila, that's it. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 60 minutes, 1 hour. So literally anywhere from 50 to 60 minutes works perfectly well. It'll have a slight little jiggle to it when you bring it out, but that's fine and dandy. You're gonna let it sit for 2 hours, you guys. Don't try to cut into it. It is very important for you to let it sit so that everything settles. I like to make mine the day before and and let it sit for the 2 hours. Then I put it into the fridge. But there you have it, Southern pecan pie. I'm gonna add this to the fridge. I mean, to the to the fridge. I'm gonna add it to the oven. Hey Google, set a timer for 1 hour. All right, you guys, and just like that, it is all done. I am going to make a trip to the store. I'm going to grab me some more supplies because I do have quite a bit more I need to do, and I don't have enough stuff. I thought I did, but I don't. Um, so yeah. I'll be sure to upload some pictures. Love you guys. Bye.